guys, welcome back to my channel. I have another video for you guys. Ain't nothing new over here. There is a little challenge going around recently, and it is called doing your makeup in alphabetical order. I wrote down the alphabet on a piece of paper, and I wrote everything that I do in my makeup process so that I know what to do first and everything like that. It looks like this. I have the alphabetical order, and then I have like A, B, C, D sections, and then in the sections I wrote like the makeup steps. There's nothing for A, but for B is bronzer and blush. So that will be the first thing that I do, is bronzer and blush. I mean, it's a challenge, right? So I am gonna put some type of effort to make things look good in the end, but also just for fun. So Flesh Beauty in the shade Hug, and it's like a peachy toned blush, so that's what I'm using for blush. Wet n Wild bronzer in the shade What Shady Beaches. It looks like this. I'm going to do the bronzer first, and then I'll do the blush next. Taking my Real Techniques contour brush in 206, it looks like this. Tap it in there. Usually I take my bronzer up on the side of my like hairline and a little bit down onto my cheek area right here, but I don't take the bronzer too far. Take it about right there. Yeah, I think that's good. Well, I don't know, if I put foundation over it, it might like cover it up too. Okay, maybe I need to really intensify. I'll put a little bit more so it kind of shows up somewhere. Yeah, I think so. Basically, this is where I bronze my face, in these areas, mostly really up against the hairline. Next thing here is blush. Just kind of cleaned it off a little bit. It's the same brush that I used. Dipping it into my blush here. Okay, so that's the two things that I have for the letter B. Next is C, and the C is for carving out my brows at the bottom, and then concealer, and then contour. So for contouring, I use the Hoola bronzer from Benefit. Basically go where I put the bronzer. And then this I'll bring on the forehead. I want my forehead to look just a little bit like there's something on there, but like nothing crazy. So get it in there. Okay. To carve out the brows, I am using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in shade Sand. Using my BH number 7. And then of course the concealer for under the eyes as well. take a like a foundation brush. Okay, so the concealer is done. We carved out the brows with concealer. We put concealer in the areas where I usually put concealers. There's nothing for D. For the letter D, I don't have anything for the letter D. So the next thing is the letter E, which is eyebrows, eyeshadow, and eyeliner. I'm just gonna take this e.l.f. chromatic eyeshadow palette. It looks like this. And I'm going to take this shade here to set the whole eyelid. So that'll be my eyeshadow for the day. Well, you know, for the video. I don't know if I'm gonna wear this out or anything, but yes, ma'am. Eyeshadow is going to be so simple. And I'm going to take this like gold shimmery shade that's in the palette as well. Put that in the inner corner. For eyebrows, I'm using my NYX micro brow pencil in the shade black. This is what I'm working with right now. My face looks like shit. Eyeliner time. Taking my Maybelline Master Precise All Day Liquid Liner in the shade black, and I'm just gonna line my eyelid, but I'm not doing a wing or anything like that, just like a thin line across the lid. It's everything in E. Eyeshadow, eyebrows, eyeliner. The next letter is F, and that is foundation. So let's do foundation. Yay! For foundation, I'm using my ColourPop No Filter foundation. You guys know that this is my foundation. I love it so much. And the same brush that I used to blend out my concealer, I'm using for my foundation. Maybe I could go like around, like put foundation in this area. Maybe I'll do that. Let's see how that works out. I'm actually going to take like a flat brush to kind of go around my contour and bronzer. So like right about in this area, right? Yup. And I'm putting foundation everywhere else that doesn't have product on it. Is that cheating? No, because you know what? There is no rules. Nobody said there was rules. So I'm making up whatever rules I need to make this work. Hopefully I'm going about this pretty yo, I think I need like a darker foundation maybe. You guys, I think I like really fucked it up though, low-key. Yeah, I'm gonna blend out this foundation and I'm gonna go in with a darker foundation. I feel like it's too light. Maybe if I put some foundation like under my eyes. Did I set my under eyes? No, not yet. Okay, so maybe I could put some foundation under my eyes to kind of, you know, help. Did that work? That kind of worked, right? Alright, that kind of worked a little bit. So we'll do it like that. And I'm avoiding the powder. Okay, and the next thing would be the forehead. And with the forehead, I use a flat brush to go around my eyebrows. So I'm gonna go around my eyebrows with the same ColourPop foundation and do it like that. You know what? I'm gonna try to leave the bronze, so maybe like in the middle, kind of where you would highlight. Is where I'm putting the foundation. Blend it out to kind of see where I'm at. Yeah, that'll be okay. There's nothing for G. The next letter after F is G. There's nothing in there that I could do for G. Then after the letter G, it's the letter H. And for the letter H, is highlight. Time to highlight. I'll be using my Ofra Cosmetics highlighter in Rodeo Drive. So I'm taking my Morphe M510. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go a little heavy-handed. I feel like I'm gonna end up covering the highlight with powder. Next, what's next? Okay, so there's the next letters after H is I, J, and K. There's nothing under those letters for me to be able to use anything that starts with those letters. So after K, it's the letter L. And for L, I have lip liner, lipstick. This is a Buxom lip liner in the shade Undercover. This is Milani in the shade Devotion. It's a Milani Amore Matte lip cream. For mascara, I use my Maybelline Last Sensational in Waterproof. It's a waterproof mascara. N, nothing for letter N. Then there's a letter O, nothing for letter O. And then the next letter is P. And for P, I have powder. So let's do powder. Ultra Definition Loose Finishing Powder. I've used this a couple times. You guys know about this powder. I'm gonna take a big powder brush. This is my #1 from BH from the Rose Gold collection, or the Rose Gold brush set. And I'm gonna dip my big powder brush into the cap. And I'm just going to, you know, kind of dab it around. And then we're still in P's. We have primer. So you guys, I found a way to get out of using primer. I have this Wet n Wild Photo Focus 3-in-1 primer water. So I'm gonna use this as primer, and I'm also gonna use it as setting spray. So P for primer and S for setting spray. Yeah, so you guys, Some of you might be mad at me for not actually using an actual like foundation primer, but I mean, this is primer, so I could use this to prime my face before foundation if I wanted to. So I consider this as primer, and I feel like overall the look came out really good. I feel like I'm a bronzy Mexican with a red lip. I do have butthole lips though. Like, looking at myself in my camera, it looks nice. It does. My highlight is popping. I was getting a little nervous, I will admit, with the foundation. What I ended up doing, as you guys saw, is I ended up putting foundation on top of my concealer to kind of even things out, because the concealer was kind of really messing things up. My under eyes were a little bit too yellow, too dark for my foundation, so that's what I ended up doing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you haven't tried the challenge yet, I challenge you to do it. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.